I never thought my own penis would turn on me. It had always been a sort of pal I could turn to when bored or randomly randy over, well, poon, snatch hair, tits, ass. On dog days of summer, it would hang impressively inside tight blue jeans, boosting my status as a human being. The rest of me, having accomplished almost nothing from birth forward, thanked the stars as it served as counterpoint to my nearly weightless career. Nowadays, my old ways of thinking have changed, as has its. I'm retiring. So is it. Like most of me, it had range. From nearly invisible to prominent. People are like that. In this great country, a completely useless fuck-up can become president. Or make a fat fortune in business. By midlife, I've determined that the American dream was an asshole, and I still had a great libido. So there was at least one thing in life worth living for. In decade number 6 of my role, with the Earth for a skateboard, through the indexing galaxies, a lifelong dialogue between prick and brain grew quiet, and then acrimonious. I woke this morning in a fetal position, a blood stain widening around my midsection. I'll start with yesterday. There was a blimp in the sky, neath low-hanging, ugly gray clouds. Hanging in the air, stark still and face front, it looked like a giant space embryo, feeding greedily off the hideous cloud it seemed attached to. Seen from the side, it was an advertisement for tires, but seen from the front, it was a message from the powers. I was wearing pants on the way to the grocery store, yet my penis tugged my sleeve and said, "Hey Bruce, see that big motherfucking thing in the sky?" "Yes, I do," I replied, leaving to greater minds the fact that it knew what I knew, and perhaps more, without having to see the proof. It has a mind, perceptions, and it communicates on a different plane than the rest of the body. All sex organs have extrasensory perception. "Well, buddy, it looks like you've been trying to fuck the sky." "And what if I did fuck the sky, old fella?" I asked. "There you go, sport. You did fuck the sky. Now it's knocked up, and you must pay child support for all of eternity." Panicking, bargaining, standing on the landing on 8 flights of concrete city stairs, I pulled my waistband forward, faced downward, and tried to engage my dick in a meaningful dialogue. Passers-by tried to look down my pants as I stood on the landing, begging for a reprieve from the consequences of what I did. It stopped speaking to me, the way authorities figures do, when talk is no longer an option. All night I dreamed of exotic torture, the glass rod inserted and broke with a hammer, leaving the prisoner to die of agonizing uremic poisoning, while aware of the jagged blockade. Electrodes, the straight razor. At the age of 1,000,000 years, I will be forced to stock shelves at Walmart, so to make the monthly payments to the universe left to care for my bouncing, drooling gargantua. All the while, I will be painfully aware of all the good people who retired, comfortably, and then died in loving memory. When you are doomed to die a failure, alone, uncomprehended, many mornings are a red stain on the sheets. I am a deadbeat sky fucker, and the fates don't forgive people for sloth.